What's up guys, Funari Lover 47 here, and I just watched 180 minutes of hentai and I want to talk about it, get it off my soul. Welcome to Watching for the Plot. What I essentially do is stroll through the catacombs of the darkest parts of the internet to find animated erotic videos and then criticize them on the internet because no one else wants to hear me talk about it in the real world. But if you do, subscribe for more. Now what I'm covering is called Baba Black New Testament, which is the second in the series called Baba Black. There are numerous spin-offs called Baba Black Only, etc, except they don't go further on to the universe like Baba Black New Testament does. What Baba Black New Testament is answering is the question of this final scene here.
Imari-san, どうしたの?
それ、残しておくと危険だわ。
That being, where did Khatami go? And is Amari really Khatami? Now, the answer to both those questions is simply Khatami is now Amari. So we are in the new world now, 10 years in the future. The whole gang is here, Kaori, Amari, Shiraki, and Takashiro. They're all here. And now Amari is now a detective for some reason. I don't know why. According to Takashiro, apparently one of the prerequisites of her being a detective was that her boss, Yuge, had to know that Khatami was inside of Amari. Yuge's division is like a specialist division that investigates anything and everything supernatural. Yuge's special division is looking for a serial killer on the loose who was doing these ritualistic serial killings that's like dismembering body parts, organs, and we come to find out that this serial killer is a girl called Jodie Crowley. Jodie Crowley is pretty much the antagonist of this entire series. So remember when I said Kaori is in here? Yep, she's back to her typical antics. She now owns the occult club. She used to be in it, now she owns it. Well, I don't know why she didn't learn a lesson from episode 2 in Baba Black, but whatever, we get over that. What she's doing, right, she's taking control of Yuki via this circle, whatever this is. She's doing this because the son of the scientist who basically dumped a bunch of exposition explaining why this stupid spear of Longinus was important. I can't show you what he said because he was having sex with someone, but the whole point of it was that the spear of Longinus, it pierced Jesus Christ at the point where he died. You know when Jesus got crucified, right? And someone stabbed him in the right side of his body with a sword. That's what the spirit of Longinus is. It's a piece of that. And that's supposed to be one of the catalysts to revive Baba Black, because that's what Kaori wants. She wants to revive Baba Black. She wants to find a location. However, Jodie Crowley, the serial killer, found out about this and intercepted the whole thing, burned the boy alive, found the location while he was burning up, and killed the girl Yuki in the process. Now she revives the Yuki later on to have a mole inside of Kaori's clique, and that's how Jodie continuously shuts down all of Kaori's plans. Before we get to there though, you have to explain this.
Yamanashi, Naoto,
Khatami, Reika, Sensei.
So this is Yamanashi. So he has a seizure when he sees this flashing light. I mean, who wouldn't? It's supernatural light here. And this seizure puts him in a hospital, and knowing that information is going to be very important for episode 4, I believe, because he's very crucial then. But until then, this man is just gone. So after that, we flash to Takashiro and Shiraki basically talking about, oh, blah, blah, just catching up on shit, you know?
Imari-sanの記憶を封印? そう、あの事件の忌まわしい記憶を。もっともそれは副作用みたいなものなの。副作用? そう、Imari-sanの中に存在する北見玲香を封印したための。
So we flash to Amari and Aki going to the bank, and they're going to retrieve the Spear of Longinus, is what I can only assume. They're going there basically to find out why he's been missing for the past 6 months. Come to find out, Jodie's 2 steps ahead of him. She sent these robbers to get that Spear of Longinus, and well, this happens.
間もなく閉店ね。
あ、今里捜査主任、高額のためについてっていいですか？
いいけど、私服の時は捜査主任はなしにしてね。
あ、はい。
手を挙げて中に入るんだ。
Yes, they get stuck up, and yes, they do get violated. However, Amari doesn't, because the robbers were so focused on having sex with the bank tellers that they just left Amari tied unattended. That was a bad idea, because blood, semen, and a Kabbalistic symbol is all you need to activate supernatural powers in this universe. When the robber had a shotgun inside of one of the other bank tellers' vaginas and shot the shotgun, that's the blood aspect. He simultaneously ejaculated. That's the semen aspect. The symbol, boom, and Khatami is revitalized. And now Khatami is here. So what Khatami does after this is goes to the safe deposit box, takes the Spirit of Longinus, and just walks off.
Longinus no yari.
Now, thing is, right, Khatami knowing how important that spear is, she must have just extracted information from the bank tellers, but that was never a power she had in the previous series. But do I care about that at all? No, not really. This is a little bit too clean for me to care about. So of course she has sex with the bank teller, and after that she just leaves. And we're at episode 2 now. Episode 2, Khatami leaves Aki on the floor, walks up the Spirit of Longinus, and just goes about her day. We're flashed to the detective's office where Amari works at, i.e. Khatami, and they're talking about how Yuki got revived. Now, how did Yuki get revived? Jody revived her to have a mole inside of Kaori's clique. I said that earlier, but now we have more context for this scene here. So yeah, they just said the head investigator, Mari, seemed like she's not her usual self. Guys, that Yuge should know something is off at that moment, because he had to have known that Khatami was inside of Amari to even employ her. That's what Takashiro says in episode 5. They just completely gloss over the fact that Yuki was revived. They just send her back home like nothing ever happened. Guys, don't you want to know how a human being was revived? That's kind of tremendous news. Don't you want to, aren't you curious? They just scrap that completely. Once Amari leaves, they focus on the Spirit of Longinus. They're like, where could it be? We need to find out where this is at. All the robbers who were looking for it are dead, but you guys were fine. What happened? And the detectives are still like 2 steps behind her, essentially. Now we're flashing to Kaori. Kaori's planning, she's plotting, she's thinking ahead of time. With Aki safe at home, guess what she does? She sets everything up to have Aki come right in the middle to begin the sacrifice, because Aki's a very vital part to reviving Baba Black. So what Kaori does is this.
Saiki sensei, 何の用ですか?
教頭先生、こんなに朝早くから申し訳ありません。
いえいえ、日頃から教育熱心な佐伯先生のお願いなら。
どうぞ。
いついただいても佐伯先生の入れてくれるお茶は美味しい。
Yes, she drugs the assistant principal. And when she does that, boom, orgy, blood and semen equals Colgate. I'm going to call it Colgate from here on out. Don't question it. Khatami takes Aki down there to witness it. And you guessed it, by dipping the Spear of Longinus into Takashi's Colgate and shoving it up Aki's vagina. They just slip it in there like it's a CD disc for a PS3 console or some shit. For some reason it's steaming here. I don't know what is going on. So after that, episode 3 shows Jody and Takashiro confronting each other, and essentially Takashiro's like throwing Naruto hand sign, and then Jody's showing Takashiro what's happening to Aki. Jody stops it because Jody doesn't want Aki to be sacrificed in their way. Jody wants Aki to be sacrificed in her way, the ritual of Karazan. And here is Yuge basically explaining, well, just basically explaining.
過激な黒魔術活動、テレマ主義、アレイスター・クローリーの末裔、ジョディ・クローリー。
付き合っていただけるかしら。学園の地下室へ。救急車呼びますか？いいえ。黄色の女。この子がアレイスター・クローリーが求め続ける悪魔のパートナー。 悪魔のパートナー。こんな可愛い子が。
狂信的な悪魔崇拝者たちに教祖のように崇拝されているのがアレイスター・クローリーの末裔として最も彼の才能を受け継いだとされるジョディ・クローリー。ジョディはクローリーの予言を実行するためヨハネの黙示録第17章に語られる地上のあらゆる王よりも強力な子供を産むとされる黄色の女を求めていたが現在は行方不明になっている。
This woman in red is Aki. That's why they give it that shot there. Now Aki's in the hospital. Remember when I said Yamanashi's in the hospital now, like 2 episodes ago? Here it is. Here's the connection. Here's the payoff, folks. Okay, so boom, Jody knocks out Takashi, sends him in the hospital. Now Takashi's in the hospital to kidnap Aki. Now, of course, Kaori and Tommy want Aki back. However, they had to release her because, hey, it's me, editor. The seal that got activated after the Spear of Longinus was inside the woman of red, the woman who's going to give birth to the new king. It gave her supernatural powers. These powers are going to come in handy later on, but one of them is super healing and the other is just overall protection from any evil spirits at specific times. And I bring this up because it directly relates into why Kaori and Khatami got away, or they left Aki there so Shiraki and Takashiro could find her. When the Spirit of Longinus was inserted inside of her, basically impregnated her, it repelled them. So they couldn't complete the ritual, so they had to dip from the abandoned bloody basement. That's it. Subscribe. Back to the video. If you were in their shoes, how would you go about looking for her? Would you A, torture 2 teachers who helped her escape, or B, go to the place where she is at, you know, a hospital because she was mortally wounded? Oh, what? You chose A? Well, guess what? You're just like Kaori and Khatami. They proceed to completely violate Takashiro and Shiraki, and we move on to episode 4. Episode 4, what it essentially is waterboarding except in the anal cavity for like 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna gloss over that because I don't want to talk about that whatsoever. And then we go to the hospital. Now, the hospital where it has Takashi trying to kidnap Aki here. And he's just going at it. He's, you know, he stabs her right in the area where the Spirit of Longinus was placed. Just completely just eviscerates. Like, I don't, this series, it got more violent somehow. While Yamanashi's in the hospital, he goes out for a drink.
ひんやりして気持ちいい。
So that moment of hesitation, I can relate to that, mainly because number one, would you rather A, enjoy your drink all alone, or B, risk your life saving some chick you don't know? I mean, let's be honest here. Don't say you would save her immediately, guys. Come on, get off your moral high box for a second. So of course, Yamanashi comes in there and whacks Takashi up some fierce. However, Takashi's dead now, and this seal is proof. So imagine having to explain that as a cop. You know, with cops killing people.
私の報告書を口頭無形と切り捨て、この事件の担当から外されるというのなら、こうするしかありません。お世話になりました。失礼します。
お前さん、この後どうするつもりだ？
僕なりに納得できるまでこの事件を追っかけます。
特権特殊捜査研究所の住所、主任の湯気徹は実は俺の警察学校からの親友でな。
He couldn't explain it away. No one wants to believe him, so boom, out of the system. However, yes, his best friend recommends him to Yuji, the bald boy over here. So now Yamanashi gets to find out what that symbol was on Takashi's head. However, Miss Khatami is working the same spot Baldi's at. This is going to play an important part because guess what? Guess what? This Taki Minase clone here, he had sex with Khatami back in the day. You know, blonde Khatami. So once he sees Khatami as Amari, he's going to just wet his pants, which he does immediately. And then that's the end of episode 4. We're going through this hella fast, folks. Episode 5, episode 6, though, I'm going to have to start explaining a lot of shit here, honestly. So here's episode 5 here. Yeah, so essentially what Khatami's trying to do is just completely distract him. You see the lights back here? She's trying to start the ritual again. So what Khatami's doing here is what she did with Taki Minase in their OG Baba Black. She's using the Kabbalistic sex symbol and the Colgate they made to make Yamanashi a slave to Khatami again. I get it now. However, it failed because Yuki is in there. Remember when I said Yuki is Jodi's mole? So boom, ritual canceled. All that work Khatami did was just for naught. It's just for nothing. And we have this scene here.
あなたには無理なことばかりお願いしてしまって。
お気遣いなく。送っていただいた捜査資料から私なりの推論を立ててみました。悪魔崇拝者ヨハネの黙示録第17章に語られている悪魔のパートナーとなるものを探しているアレイスター・クローリーの率いていた狂信者集団。今なお教団はそのヒーローの女を探し求めている。地上のあらゆる王よりも強力な子供を産むとされるもの。つい最近までその頂点に立っていたのは彼の孫娘
ジョディ・クローリー。しかし彼女は飛行機事故で。
この一連の事件の首謀者は彼女。
Yeah, they're explaining a bit more about Jodie Crowley. She appears and she fights them, puts him in the Yu-Gi-Oh dimension. However, it doesn't work out because apparently Takashiro and Jodie are on the same power level. So that's kind of cool.
Yuge-san! Jodie. Akuma 降伏、音的大佐、七難即滅、七福即勝利。臨、病、闘、者、海、鎮、列、在、前。
After that wonderful fight scene, you guys love that fight scene, right? It's it's a bunch of shouting and hand signs and shit, purple shit. Oh, I love it. Oh, I glossed over the fact that they caught Yuki and they're torturing her just like Shiraki, but whatever. Just forget about that. It's like 6 minutes of torture. Watch yourself. I'm not explaining torture to you guys, okay? After that, the Baldy and Takashiro decide to chase Jodie and they're on pursuit now. So that's what they're doing. That's the end of that. However, Aki, for some reason, is left all alone after being discharged from the hospital. Now, the reason she's left all alone is because Aki just went back to work after getting violated and kidnapped multiple times. Like it was nothing. She looks like she's fine, you know? I mean, I know she's a strong person, but logically here, come on guys. You are police officers. Think for 2 seconds. Give her more protection than this. In their eyes, right, Yamanashi is working for them on their second day. He's a brand new prospect coming in off the streets. Why are they trusting him with someone who got kidnapped and mutilated multiple times? I don't understand that. So of course this happened. Obviously. Well, the question is, of course, was the ritual complete for Jodie or was it complete for Khatami? While Jodie stopped the ritual through Yuki, the ritual still happened and Yamanashi's consciousness is no longer his. That's the question that's up in there because they both want Aki, so this doesn't really matter. It just depends who has control over this man. And we're gonna find out episode 6. This is what happens if you don't subscribe to me, by the way. Anyway, they brought everyone out, orgies going crazy. It's like a frat party except everyone's having sex, which is basically a frat party anyway. Kabbalistic symbol is in the middle. This is exactly like the same scene in the last episode of Baba Black. Just everyone's having sex. There's semen everywhere. The walls are coated. This is the same hepatitis C ridden disgusting place in the last series, and they're still going at it. Baldy and Takashiro are kind of debating which place to go. Baldy's like, fuck it, I'm in charge. So once Takashiro and Baldy pull up to the school, they fight Jodie. Now, this fight it's confusing because this happens and this happens and this. What's going on? There's no real fighting. You're just like, ha, like just throwing their hands out. And the funny thing too is, right, Jodie is getting domed the entire time while she's fighting the other people. So it makes no sense whatsoever. And wait, guess what she's getting domed by? Kaori. Yes, Jodie is now taking control over Kaori, one of the people who are trying to revive the Baba Black, you know? So this is really good on her. This happens and Jodie just runs off. She wins, but she doesn't run off by herself. She runs off with her clones. Kaori fully under her control. Takashiro now. Shiraki's in the room. Aki's in the room. Yuki's in the room. And Khatami. Everyone's in there. I say Khatami because she controls Khatami too. So now Jody has control over all these people. Remember when I said the Corazon ritual requires 5 to 6 women who have been involved with Kabbalistic summonings in the past? Well, yes, Khatami's one of those women. Now, of course, she hasn't been used for a summoning ritual ever since 10 years ago, but she does count because she had that experience. This is an assumption. Please do not look up the Wikipedia page and prove me wrong. I'm just doing what I do here. So after this, boom, Jody pulls out all these vagina plugs, shoves them up everyone's vagina on the tip of the Pentagon, and then everyone starts having sex again. And once that happens, boom, the ritual is activated. I know this doesn't make any sense, guys. I know it's not, but trust me, it gets worse. So after all this, these black tendrils go for those vaginal plugs that already shoved in every single one of these women's vaginas. And the demons just going to town, I guess. And while the demons are going to town, Jody's trying to get Aki pregnant, the woman in red. And she can't do that because the spirit of Longinus is already coated with man butter inside her womb, thus insinuating that she was already impregnated. Instead of giving birth to the king, she gave birth to this.
Longinusの槍。ありがとう、ユゲさん。
私はアキ君を
ユゲさん。
山西。
バイブルブラックの。
先生、どうすれば。
あの鎖の封印を解くことができれば、誰も手にしていない今、封印を解けば、あのバイブルブラックはただの手書きの本に過ぎません。
Yes, that's right. The one thing they all coveted, the Bible Black, is now here. It is done. The ritual is complete. I can't even show you guys that much because they're all naked, even though this is the epic climax. Jody and Takashiro battle again because Baldy came in through the back doors after he woke up after being knocked out by Jody and gave Takashiro these blessed arrows for some reason. I don't know what they were, but they've been hiding this entire series until this exact moment. They've been hiding because Takashiro's been plotting. She's been waiting for this moment. So Jody sees all this happen and just stands there in the middle because she's so awestruck by the Bible being revitalized. And Takashiro drops this bombshell. So apparently it why isn't there like a failsafe for this? All these requirements and bullshit, whatever, and it can just be nullified. Are you kidding me? That's dumb. Shoots the Bible, nullifies the Pentagon by having arrows go down every single point that the Pentagon is facing, and the ritual is neutralized. Or is it? Because the tendrils did not stop. They kept going for Khatami and Jody. The tendrils, who I assume is the devil, says this. So apparently, Takashiro does what Taki Minase did in the last series. Draws a bunch of bullshit, seance bars, whatever, and then it nullifies what they were originally trying to do, which is take control of the Bible Black. And instead of doing that, they just take Jody and Khatami's soul for the contract. I don't know what I just watched in this last episode, but you know what? The evil is gone, right? Right?
報告書はできたの？慌てなくてもいいわよ。提出は今日中にね。
Oh, it's not? You're insinuating that Khatami's still alive? That was Bible Black New Testament. I don't know what to feel now. I loved watching that, but the ending makes no sense. I'm trying to explain the woman in red. I'm trying to explain the crazy cult. I'm trying to explain the spirit of Longinus. I'm trying to explain Jody Crawley, but it's too much to even fit in my brain. I'm a smooth brain individual. I can't decipher this shit while I just see torture just nonstop. That being said, this is 8 out of 10 still. I love everything about it, despite how confusing it is. It's amazing. It's sophisticated. It's art. It's beautiful. I'm glad I watched instead of sleeping. This is amazing. Please subscribe if you did like my content. I have more coming your way. See you guys later.